and going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Knicks. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at where the Pelicans are, they're by far one of the best. Teams in the league continuing to prove that, holding on to that 4th-rate spot.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Barnes out there with Marks. Then it's Charles Bassey. Then it's King. And it's Flanders in at the 2 spot. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Robinson. And it's McLeod in at the 3. One thing to watch tonight, RJ, both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's McLeod. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. King, the pass to Flanders. Driving to the basket. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A shot by McLeod, no good. Here's New Orleans. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Edgecombe. And he banks in the layup. Edgecombe's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Pass to Flanders. Here's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Maxey. Edgecombe with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Dallas.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
The shortest 3 in the game, Maxey solid from that corner.
Here's Marks to end the run. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. To the left wing. Pass to Marks. Now King, guarded by Robinson. King, the pass to Flanders. Back to King, 3 on the clock. Fires for 3. And again, no good. By New Orleans. Philadelphia leading by 3. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Pass to Edgecombe. From past the arc. The 76ers another three.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Ellis, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Ellis outside. Back to King. Kicks it out to Garnett. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's McLeod. Last time out he had 14 points. And he gets it to go.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Garnett. Excellent D that time from Robinson. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to Dallas. Here's Maxey. And that one drops for him. Maxey's got 5.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Pass to Ellis. Now Garnett. King outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Tipped away. Now the fast break. King with the ball. Garnett wide open. He nails it, and we're tied up. Garnett's got his second basket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Edgecombe. Kicks it out to Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Blackman. Massey, the pass to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot from deep three-point land. Kicks it out to Garnett. Pass to Ellis. To the inside. Here's King. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Over to the wing. Here's McLeod. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Here we are late in the year. RJ, what's this time of the schedule feel like for a player?
Everybody's a little banged up. That's just part of it. You're going to be at about 75% of your strength right now, but that's what makes it fun. Can you push yourself further than the next guy?
Holland, he's checked in for Kane. Back to King. Pass to Bassey. Doubled by Maxey. New Orleans moving the ball around. Robinson against King. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Maxey. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's McLeod. Maxey on the wing. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Edgecombe, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's a good screen. And here's Maxey outside. Latrey knocks down the 3-ball. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Pass to Blackman. King against Maxey. From 18 feet away. King, that's good. King's got 6 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's McLeod. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Massey, the pass to Garnett. Here's King. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Jared McCain's checked in for Maxey. A big group substitution here for New Orleans.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pass to McCain. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Keon Ellis. Tamani Kamara is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's King, and it's Blackman in at the 5 down low. And here is Barnes, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Barnes can't get it to go. The 76ers leading. Inside, Maxey, and easy 2 points on the layup. And it's 13 points for Tyrese Maxey.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Maxey against King. Unloads. Maxey, no good. And the Pelicans shooting at 50% in a decent groove. A 3 from Barnes. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Kane, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey passes to Kane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Maxey.
76ers foul. Kane. Second personal foul.
The Pelicans trail. King outside. To the wing right side. Pass to Barnes. They set the pick. King inside. He's covered by Maxey. Blackman's shot is off. Philadelphia's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Now McCain. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
Here's King. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Now King, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. It's stolen by Bass. And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Holland. They could use a bucket, and he lays it up and in. Holland's got his first bucket of the night. several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's King. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And don't let his defensive work get passed over. With all his steals, he was just as valuable on D as he was at the other end.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes.
For real, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Guys, back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Blackman. Cuts off the pass. McCain with the ball. Scoreless thus far. And here's Maxey. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
And here is King. He's got 10. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Maxey grabs the miss.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Ellis against McCain. Pass to Holland. Takes the three. Connects from three-point range. Holland's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Barnes passes to King. Kicks it out to Ellis. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the 76ers making a change here. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. You look at the Pelicans. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
In the basket by McCloud.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's King. He's got 10. Shots good by Ellis.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Talk about a guy, Richard, who can shoot the lights out. Keon Ellis, over 40% for his career from 3.
Yeah, coming into the league, everyone talked about his defense, but he's shown great touch from outside, and he generally takes good shots.
And here is King, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Barnes, screen on Maxey. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Here's the break. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Slim. Getting around 24 points per, 14 assists, and 11 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
New Orleans on D. They trail by 6. Philadelphia moving the ball around. To the paint. Pass to McCloud. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Kamara. A shot by McCloud, no good. Pelicans trail by 6. King outside. Over in the corner, Ellis. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Ellis. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 12.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
King, the pass to Barnes. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by the 76ers. McLeod's got his 5th rebound in this one. Swiped away. Now here's King. He's guarded closely. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. McLeod's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to the wing. Shoots the 3. And it's King with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 5. Barnes the screen. Puts it up from 15. King's shot is off.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
And Slim picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit.
And the first half is now in the books. 76ers lead by 12. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Bulls, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The 76ers leading by 12. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Robinson, and it's Kane in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Down low. Pass to Kane. This one for 3. They get it back. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Flanders. 5 to shoot. Pass to Marks. A 3 ball. Maxey grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Another three for Philadelphia.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Flanders. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Flanders has got 15 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Flanders. Back to King. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Marks. Still without a basket. Stolen by Robinson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Maxey. The rebound by Flanders. Flanders has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Marks. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot. That's great decision making.
Now Edgecombe. 19 points in the game. Maxey on the wing. Edgecombe with the screen for Maxey. Lets it fly. Pass to Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Marks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on the offense right now.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Maxey. 6 to shoot. Shoots off the step back. Massey pulls it in. And King, here we go.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Right wing. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Kane. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans. King's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bassey. Lays it up and banks it in. Bassey's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Here's Kane, guarded by Garnett. It's tipped and taken away by Ellis. And Garnett misses. The 76ers leading by 13. Kicks it out to Maxey. It's good from long range. Maxey's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. Ellis left side. Pass to Garnett. Tries it from the top of the key. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kane, guarded by Garnett. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The 76ers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Edgecombe. 22 points for him, and the 3 ball is good. Maxey's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Pass to Ellis. Fires from deep. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Maxey into the lane. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wheeling that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Now here's King. He's got 12. To the wing on the left. A fadeaway. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The 76ers leading by 17. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Kane. Ellis against Maxey. 5 on the clock. And here is Robinson, and the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Holland, he's checked in for the 76ers. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Maxey passes to Robinson. Here's McLeod. He's covered by Eason. From deep, Maxey. The rebound by Garnett.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's King. 14 points for him. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Maxey puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Sometimes he can force them to foul.
We're still waiting.
Kane, he's checked in for Edgecombe. So it's Philadelphia now. Given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to McLeod. Now here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. From 17 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Barnes. King is up there with Lou George. Then it's...
Nice finish.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. It's stolen by George. And here's the fast break. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to McLeod. They set the pick. Shoots over King. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 4th rebound in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. Edgecombe's checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers leading by 11. Outside, Maxey. To the paint. It's stolen. King against Robinson. King, right side. To the inside. Barnes. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Outside Robinson. Here's Edgecombe. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Now here's King. It's Dort on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 9. Maxey with it. Pass to Holland. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pelicans trail by 9. King, the pass to Bassey. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Kane, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. A shot by McLeod, no good. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Marks passes to Flanders. Pass to King. Here's Flanders. He's covered by Maxey.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board or what?
Here's McLeod. It's rebounded by New Orleans. King's got 11 rebounds in the game. Knocked away. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Maxey. From 10 feet away. Good work there as it goes down.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Flanders. King outside. Barnes the screen. And King, here we go. The three is off. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now Edgecombe. And here's Maxey. Puts up a deep three. And it misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
King against Maxey. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. Strong move off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
Now here's King. That one goes.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Maxey against King. Here's Kane, covered by Barnes. He's off from 3. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
Blocking foul call. Leon. First personal foul. Third team foul.
King outside. There's a screen. Knocks down the 3.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. King with the steal. Oh, the dunk!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of lead is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
A deep 3. The 3 doesn't go. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Kane in at the power forward position. Robinson sets a screen for Edgecombe. Drained from outside.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Trying again. Barnes outside. King outside. Clock at 6. Fighting for each chance, but comes up empty. And they double up Maxey. As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Jacks up a 3, and down goes the 3.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
King with it. Here's Marks. King with it. Robinson picks him up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Maxey. And he makes the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The 76ers leading by 5. Maxey against King from 15 feet away, and that one is good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now Edgecombe. For 3. It misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Pelicans trail by 7. King outside. Launches it. Robinson there for the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin overtime. Here's Maxey from outside. Buries the deep ball.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
And King, here we go. That one drops.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Maxey against King. Here's McLeod. Missed on the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 7. Both shots good from the stripe.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. It's off.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about one. And he is playing with 110% effort.
Coming up with the goods there. Barnes showing he can deliver.
Now Maxey. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. King with the steal. It's picked off. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Barnes, and a great assist as they pick up an easy 2 on the fast break.
And no fear in Barnes late in the game. This guy is not afraid of the moment.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. 6 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Shoots the 3. And it misses. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese.
Got what you need.